What's up, guys? How we doing? Today we're going to talk about the priority system on fly balls. We need to know when the ball goes up in the air, who has priority over who for a few reasons. The first reason is because we can win and lose ball games depending on whether we catch a ball or drop a ball. The second reason is it can get pretty dangerous on fly balls where infielders are going out and outfielders coming in, or if we have a catcher and a first baseman or a third baseman or even a pitcher. If a guy collides with somebody, we can get seriously injured. We can hurt ourselves, not only have to be removed from that game, but it could be a season-long injury or a career injury. There's a lot of dangerous things that can happen on fly balls when two players are running hard at the ball. So let's go over who has priority over who. The first thing I want to start off with is this is worked on at every level, from little league to high school to college and to the major leagues. Every spring training, every major league team will spend time on going over this priority system, hitting fly balls and working on who has priority over who to make sure that we both know what we're doing on fly balls and that we don't get hurt. So this isn't just an elementary thing. This isn't just worked on in Little League or Babe Ruth or high school. This is every single level of baseball is going to do this, and it's very important. I've seen a lot of games lost because guys aren't sure who should catch a ball, who to call off who, and the ball drops in. So let's start off with it. The first thing, out of all 9 players that are on the field, the center fielder has priority over everyone. If he calls the ball, it's his ball. It doesn't matter who he's near. He has top priority over everyone. From there, we work to the corner outfields. So the left fielder is going to have priority over the third baseman and the shortstop. If a ball is hit to shallow left and those two players are going back and the left fielder's coming in, if the left fielder calls the ball, he has priority over both of those players. The same thing for right field. He has priority over the second baseman and the first baseman. It's his ball if he calls it. And then obviously, like I said, the center fielder has priority over everyone, even the left fielder and the right fielder. When we move into the infield, if there's a fly ball in the infield, the shortstop has priority over everyone in the infield. He's the main guy. If he calls it in the infield, he catches it. Okay, from here, middle infielders have priority over the corner infielders. So if there's a pop-up to the third baseman, the shortstop can call him off. He has priority over the third baseman. If there's a pop-up to the first baseman, the second baseman can call off the first baseman. He has priority over him. Now let's talk about a pop-up hit around the plate. If a pop-up is hit between the catcher and the third baseman, and the catcher is going to catch the ball, the third baseman has priority over the catcher, so the third baseman can call him off. If there's a pop-up between the catcher and the first baseman has priority over the catcher. He can call the catcher off. And then the last one is the catcher has priority over the pitcher. So the fly ball that's kind of in between the mound and the plate, and the catcher and the pitcher are both coming in at it, the catcher has priority over the pitcher. The catcher can call him off. The pitcher is the last guy in the pecking order. If he is called off by anyone, he gets out of the way. The only time the pitcher will usually ever catch a pop-up is if it's a very, very shallow pop-up and no one has time to get there and the pitcher's standing on the mound and it's right to him, then the pitcher needs to catch that ball. But if it's a very high pop-up, the pitcher will almost never catch the ball. He only catches a very short pop-up right to him. And you have to be prepared sometimes to make that play. So, that's the priority system. So we need to make sure that we know this and we understand it because like I said earlier, for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's going to help you win ball games. And number 2, it's going to keep everyone on the field safe and away from injury. So I hope this helps. Make sure you work on this. Make sure if you're a coach, you practice this with your team. It's very important. And for safety reasons, everyone needs to know who has priority over who. So I hope this helps. Good luck, and we'll talk to you later.